I'm not too confident, so I'm gonna go for Entity in this one. I like it.
I was gonna say that's an overwhelming amount of.
It's too much. It's too much hate from these two. I can't go. I wanted to go with Into the Breach, but now I really can't.
Persuaded.
No, the OD was a really nice pick. Sint called it, and it's going to make.
That's why it's
game. Yeah, hard.
That's also true.
All right, well then Entity, you think it's going to be a 2-0 here for...
Trying to help out. A little Fade Bolt action. Some right clicks in onto this Brewmaster. Toby through the trees, and Kadaro trying to get in front of him, unable to do so, but I'm not sure that's going to matter. Odeker with the first blood as he takes out Toby. That was a long road to get that first blood. That started the bounty rooftop. Yeah, if you can't get CS in lane, you might get CS on KDA. And Fishman, Bushwhack, Avalanche, Onslaught all thrown his way. Was trying to soul rip and maybe get a decay off, but unable to do so. So, yeah, Supreme rotates. He gets a kill. That's way better than the minimal CS he's relatively decently. Stormer coming up top with the TP. Double damage. Katomi's here too. So Odeker's in trouble. They just need a telekinesis, and they most definitely get this kill. Stormer, he rotates just like Supreme went bottom. And Stormer claims the life of the Drow.
He was thinking about blowing him up instantly.
Wants to onslaught somewhere, but let's see if he even gets that opportunity. It's not down to the low ground, and being close to Stormer, is he gonna sanity?
He needs another one.
At least for now. Ooh, Odeker top dies. Primal Split was used, and they were able to get the kill onto the Drow while the chase was on. Gets the steal. Man, not only can they steal your stats, they can steal your spells.
Well. And speaking of stealing spells,
stealing lives. Stormer getting the kill there onto the Primal Beast. Katomi, he's there. He has the Nature's Grasp, and well, with the OD.
Board placed by Into the Breach.
Oh, Version. Pounce misses. Onslaught from the Rubik, though. And that sets up a kill there onto the Hoodwink.
So that's one permanent agility there for Slark. We'll farm up the Ancients. It's not an Entity. They are looking for her. And Stormer found her.
Yeah, this is a problem. And, well, Odeker, he'll be caught, he'll be killed. And, well, that is another death for the Drow. That's, considering the fact that Drow's died 3 times and still sitting top of the net worth, was pretty impressive. But now,
pinged out.
Oh,
where's the follow-up? Toby, not close enough. Hits him, actually, with the Cinder Brew.
Toby comes over with the onslaught. Supreme's going to drop to Toby. Sharpshooter in. Pulverize on top of Toby. Fishman soul rips. He's got the tombstone down. Sanities is used. And again, oh, wait. Zibe going down to Stormer. The Primal Beast is lost.
It was a nice bushwhack there from Immersion, setting things up for the rest of the team.
Smoke. They're actually trying to use this Blink Dagger to get another kill here as Supreme moving with Immersion.
Storm's dead.
Stormer, Avalanche, Bushwhack, Sharpshooter, and with the toss, they'll dunk him down to the ground and get that kill. Stolen Gust, and that's going to be onto the Drow. They've got this kill on Odeker again. Oh, Onslaught, Primal Split, and here comes Watson. They might be able to take out Immersion very quickly. Watson's got a kill, and over to the side, Avalanche toss. Katomi's gone. Supreme's on the run. Does Toby have any more control for these heroes with some follow-up? It's moving in, and he's got about half health. He might need to be a little bit careful here. Avalanche comes in. Dark Pack used. Soul Rip comes through from Fishman. They've got the Bushwhack on it too, as well as the Acorn shot. But Supreme falls to Stormer. Odeker with the TP away, and Entity again. They find their way in. They find a kill. They find their way out. And it's just so easy for them.
Slark looking for an opening.
Waiting for somebody to come the other way. As they are shushed, but they are shushed in the fact that they are going to lose Stormer immediately, and now they're going to look over. Yeah, buybacking into this fight. Pulverize is there. Odeker in trouble. Spirit Vessel on him. They've got the Pounce leashing him up, so they should be able to get the kill here onto the Drow. They use that Overgrowth, and, well, it doesn't work to save this Drow.
That's a early buyback.
Shooter, though, doesn't land.
Toby helping it out with Quelling Blade and then using Lotus Orb on himself.
Tombstone committed. Immersion comes in. Bushwhack, right clicks. They should be able to clean up the Tombstone and Fishman. Onslaught doing a lot of damage there with that extra 90 from the talent.
Strength. Smoke from Into the Breach. We saw Into the Breach smoking multiple times in the previous game, not being able to find anything. But this time around,
Virtual hack, sharpshooter, avalanche toss, Onslaught.
dead for 80.
Yeah, he bumped back in the last fight, so that is a long time to be dead for. Oh boy, 80 seconds. I mean, that is...
Still dead for 30 seconds.
Avalanche Supreme. Ooh, telekinesis from Katomi. They'll onslaught, they'll toss. They should be able to get Fishman. He'll soul rip to survive a little bit longer. Do they go to the pulverize? And you can see Slark just doesn't quite have the damage. Watson, he's got 15 stolen Agi. Or 50 Hurricane Pike. Odeker on the run. Sanity's going to be dropped down, but they've got the Astro Imprisonment as well on Odeker, so they're going to have the lockdown. Can they get the kill with the BKB being popped? Katomi's right there. Looks like Odeker's going to fall. It'll be to Watson, and they'll also take out Kadaro. So 2 kills for the side of Entity. And again, it's that give and take that they have in these fights. Eyes on Odeker, so it's going to force the TP over from the Hoodwink. They go to the Spirit Vessel. They've got the Onslaught from Katomi, and the Onslaught coming in from Zibby. A Bushwhack on 3. The damage with the Hypothermia as well as the Pulverize. They will get the Aegis out of the hands of the Slark. They'll take out Toby, and now this fight's going all the way for Into the Breach.
Good
They look over at the Slark. He's going to be silenced up, killed off, and taken out by Immersion. The Overgrowth comes in. It's through on a Fishman. They take a 4th. And they get the Aegis, they get 4 more kills on top of it, and it goes all the way for Into the Breach.
I think you...
Information they really need, and let's see, they're going to put a sentry down. They've got a smoke ready on Fishman. Do they want to smoke themselves? They go forward, they've got the Astro Imprisonment, and now over to the side, Avalanche Toss. Katomi is dead. Toby in trouble, goes to the Lotus Orb and gets the Primal Split off. But for what?
Seems like the fight's...
This is Gust, Dark Pact, Astro Imprisonment, Immersion comes in with a Bushwhack. That lands on a Stormstormer. That means Supreme's going to be able to follow it up with an Avalanche, but the BKB goes off by Stormstormer on the back lines, though. Odeker trying to get some distance between him and the side of Entity. Toss up into the air, Watson away, the Tree Volley comes in. It's going to be through on a Toby. They get the kill on this onto this Brewmaster. They'll look over at the rest. They've got the BKB popped by Odeker, so now Watson in and out. They go and try to leave once again. Katomi ends up dead. Stormstormer trying to fight Supreme, though. He's right here with them. Odeker doing a lot of damage. The Tree Volley's down, and they get the kill on the OD. Here comes Watson, though, as Brewmaster coming back. He's got the Primal Split available. The right clicks are starting to stack up. He's got 31 on the Essence Shift. Here comes Toby with the Primal Split going after Odeker as well as Zibe. Zibe stunned up thanks to the Earth Panda. Right clicks in, but they've got the Pulverized Dark Pact, and he's out. They get the kill to Zibe. Avalanche as well as the toss. The Tree Volley, the Sharpshooter. It's not going to be enough. Stormstormer comes back into the fight looking over at Immersion. They've got the right clicks coming through. They've got Odeker locked up via the pounds, but they're buying back. They go after Watson. They get the kill to the Slark. He doesn't have buyback. Fishman taken out via the Onslaught, and on the run is Stormstormer.
Nothing to pierce through this evasion on Drow Ranger, and you can see them lacking that little bit of damage. Follow up with the burst damage that Into the Breach guys will be afraid of. That's been a huge downside of the draft that Entity had.
Oh gosh, Fishman. Destroyed here. Supreme taking no prisoners right now.
Top tower is under attack.
Odeker on the front of this mission as they wrap all the way around. Avalanche comes in, volley, and Katomi is dead. He'll buy back the BKB as well as the Onslaught. The Sharpshooter, the Pulverize, they're in on Fishman. They buy back on Bolt. They go to the Primal Split. They'll go to the Pounds. They've got the leash. It's onto the Hoodwink, but it's up onto the cliff. And now they're in trouble. Overgrowth was used. The BKB duration for Watson's going to be done before he's even able to get onto the low ground. They've got these decays coming through. Kadaro taking a lot of damage. Watson starting to stack up this Essence Shift. The Sanity Clip's going to be dropped down onto Immersion, but Immersion's going to be able to survive. One click from dead. Watson gives up on that because he's getting too far away. Pulverize used by Katomi. It was stolen. It's onto Odeker. They've got the Pulverize now. It's onto Watson. Watson needs to be careful. Force Staff going to be used by Katomi to get this Slark out. They also have the Astral Imprisonment on him. They get the kill on Fishman. They'll take the Undying. He doesn't have buyback. The Pound sailing up onto the high ground. The Gust is through, but they have caught themselves. Odeker, he's away from the rest of his team. They'll get the kill. He's got buyback. They've got Immersion on the run, as well as this Tiny surviving. Supreme's going to TP back, and somehow Entity with the buyback, but Odeker with the BKB already used. He's got to get onto the low ground. He uses that Force Staff. He gets away from Watson, but they've got Kadaro in their grasp. They'll get the kill on the Tree Protector eventually, or no? They look over as the Force Staff. They get him out for a second, but Katomi's going to get the kill on Kadaro. They also take out Zibe. He's dead for 88 seconds, but he does have buyback. Fishman going in with the Ogre Seal Totem, and he's looking to get somebody on hold from Zibe. They've got the break. It's going to be through onto the Sark. Sark trying to do the damage. He lands the pounce. It leashes up this Primal Beast. Primal Beast on the run, though. The upward's going to be activated. They've got the pounce to leash him again. They'll get the kill on Zibe. He's dead for 90 seconds. He does have buyback, and the next one on the list is going to be this Tree Protector. Kadaro, he'll fall. His dead body Force Staff onto the cliff. It's just a remnant of its old self as it sits up there like a tree in the woods.
Wow, man, this 3-volley,
the onslaught, the pounce, the pulverize. He's killed so quickly. He needs to be very careful coming back with the second life. Supreme's over to the side and not looking to go in just yet. Immersion, refresher. They've got the Hex. It's going to be through onto the draw. They got the Sanities. Supreme all the way on the back. Still not going in just yet with a BKB going to be popped here by Zibe. Supreme looking for the opportunity. Here he comes with the Tree Volley. The damage is going to be on a Fishman, but he doesn't quite have it. He doesn't kill off the Undying. They look over as the Tree Volley is going to be thrown by the Rubik. Here comes Rubik jumping in. Oh, stolen pulverize out of the Primal Beast. They'll slam his head into the ground and get the kill on Zibe. They'll look further with the pounce. These heroes on the low ground. Force Staff out of the high ground by Odegaard, trying to run away from Toby, but they've got themselves Tiny. The Tree Volley from the Rubik coming in. Supreme in trouble, but he goes to the Tree Volley zone. Watson taking a lot of damage. He's dead. The Tree Volley was enough. They've got the damage coming in from the Java. Look over at Toby. They'll get themselves a third, and he's going to be in trouble. They've got the two-man bushwhack coming into these remaining heroes. They look over to the OD, who will Astral Imprison himself. He's on the run. Katomi over to the side, but he's not going to be able to help the OD. He's tossed him into the air. They get the kill. Supreme with a double kill, and another Tree Volley coming down. But Katomi with a TP out escapes, and Entity lose their advantage to ITB.
2 buyback, 3-volley.
Looking for the Acorn shot and the Bushwhack. They are pinging that the vision is there. They've got the tree. Poof. 2 shots. See you later, Fishman. They're going to go to the Moti shot. They've got the Tree Volley from the Rubik on the other way, and Watson needs to leave.
Very wise move.
They've been kind of sitting here for the last 10 minutes or so. Kadaro. Oh, Watson. He might be the one who's in trouble, but no. Stormstormer from the side. Hex. Sanities. Gone.
Stormstormer not hesitating at all. Knows that it's got Bushwhack
on a 2, and now they're going to go over. Watson, they've got themselves the Tree Volley coming down. Stormstormer down to about half health. The BKB is going to be popped around the horn. They got the right clicks coming in. Supreme's going to be taking a lot of damage, and he's going to fall. The Divine Rapier is going to be on the deck with the 70s. Clips drop down on these heroes. Zibe in trouble. It's picked up by the Sark. He's got the Divine Rapier. The Bushwhack's coming in. The Bushwhack on the 2. Supreme's coming back in. They've got the Avalanche. They'll look for the toss. The Astral Prince is going to save them both. Both these heroes get saved. Watson's going to be low. He's still going to survive. The Bushwhack comes in. They're going to drop the Divine Rapier. Once again, it's going to be in the hands of Kadaro. The Gust coming out from Katomi. They got themselves the Rubik with the silence, but is it going to be enough to get the kills here? Odegaard sitting low. The Legion is going to be hot. They've got Toby over to the side, as well as the Gust stolen again by Katomi. Toby, Lotus Orb on him. They're not doing the damage. They get the kill on Supreme. They'll take out Odegaard. They've got buyback available on the drone with the Divine Rapier in the hands of this Tree Protector, but they don't have Tiny anymore. He is gone out of this game for so long, and the question is, does Entity have enough to take it out and take the game? Kadaru being a nuisance, but here comes the Ex Machina. They've got themselves the Hex. They'll get the Hex out onto the tree, and they'll get the kill there on a Kadaro, and Stormstormer with another one dominating now, and he doesn't have buyback either. Divine Rapier dropped on the deck. Watson's going to pick that up, and the buyback used by Zibe. They go in with the Hex. They've got Zibe going in. There's the Pulverize on a couple of these heroes. Here comes Watson. They go to the Sanities, and now they're going to refresh. Stormstormer with the BKB once again. The right click's coming in. They've got themselves the Hex onto the Drow. Drow trying to run, but the Telekinesis comes in, and it's from Katomi. They get the kill on Odegaard. Zibe's going to fall as well. Immersion in the base. It's a full team wipe. Entity, Watson, they were down by 16,000 net worth, and they're going to get him out alive thanks to the Astral Imprisonment from Stormstormer. They bought back on Immersion. No, that's going to be the game. That's going to be the series. 2-0 for Entity. They come back from 16.